everybody. This is going to be the continuation of the Let's Play. As I'll say in the beginning, and of course I gotta tweet out and share links and stuff, so bear with me for a couple minutes. But before we do that, I want to welcome Let's Play DLC kind of thing. What they're doing this for is that the DLC comes out the 24th, and I kind of want to... Wow, I really want to get through Bloodborne, like the main game, all the way through, not start new game, and be... I don't know exactly what that's going to entail, if you have to... I'm assuming as long as you finish the story progression stuff, we're good. So actually, at that kind of juncture, we're good right now, because if you watched the last part, which was part 13, it was basically we ended on, well, we finished Eileen's quest line and got the 1/3 umbilical cord from Ariana, I think it's Ariana, and her little spoilers, her little baby thing, I don't even know what to call it. I don't know. Old one, her little baby old one. But we ended on that. But the last story thing, this last story progression boss enemy part we did was the Nightmare of Mensit. We got through Mikolash, and we also got through Margot's wet nurse. Margot? I think it's Margot. But beside the point. It is glorious streaming again. It's been a few days, been a little too long for my liking, but I've been freaking exhausted, job hunting and working. It's exhausting if you don't, if you're between jobs or working or whatever. You kind of know what I'm talking about. What are we doing? Where are we? I am looking for my stuff. No. We're looking for... All right. Well, I am actually going to go ahead and share those links, so I will be with you in just a moment. All right, goodness gracious, that took a lot longer than I was expecting. Um, I think YouTube got a new update. Yeah, it must have. I don't know. That was weird. That took way longer than I was expecting. But yeah, we're also playing an offline because, truth be told, I'm just broke, and we need some. I need some PlayStation Plus, so we're gonna go ahead and just do it offline. No biggie. It's not like anything was really happening online for us in this playthrough. Not that I expected that, but it's always nice to have. Just in case. I don't know. I keep devolving into that voice, but yeah, I'm again just tweeting out links and things like that. And Facebooking for anyone up at 7 o'clock in the morning where I am. All right, is groovy. Alrighty. If I am not mistaken, let's open YouTube back up here. If I'm not mistaken, this should be. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just a little bit wonky. It's got a different scheme to things now. So yeah, we're good. Everything's tweeted out. We are live. We're streaming. We're good. Let's make sure we load the right game. I was helping out another YouTuber actually, which was kind of awesome. Or we were trying on my higher level character, but Senior Jolliesworth is where we're going today. So, all right, what are we gonna do? We're definitely gonna do the Nightmare Frontier. I'm actually at the boss for that. I sped ahead just a little bit. In the Nightmare Frontier, we'll get a good look here. We did Dark Beast Parl. Moonside, we've done Rom. We've done all of this stuff. Hypogean Gowl, Jail. We did Canehurst, finally. Biobloods, so we've seen her. Oh goodness, what else do we have left? We went all the way through the Lunarium. Mensis, Space. Frontier Lecture Building. Shit, I may have to look it up after we get through Frontier, but we maybe... there is something else we have to do. We have to go to, ooh, do we want to do Frontier? You know what? No, we're gonna do... for those of you who didn't know, it kind of it came to my brain. We need to go to Upper Cathedral Ward still. God, I almost forgot about that. I would have never forgiven myself for forgetting about that. That's such a cool area. It's kind of a pain in the ass, some of it, but it's such a cool area. It's so cool looking. And remember, we picked up, if you didn't watch all the last part, which I don't regret, or I don't, I don't fault you for that because I streamed for, 3.5 hours. So yeah, really, if you want to skip around that one, it's fine. And, I encourage you to watch it because it was great, um, but yeah, we picked up the key, for this particular, all the goop, for this, and is everybody still, everybody's still crazy. Share my woes, and then, yeah, we'll give you some, we're gonna max out her dialogue. And then she should say, have some patience. Yeah. She gives us sedatives if you couldn't figure that out. And what the sedatives basically do is they take away frenzy. And obviously I have on most of the Ashen hunter's gear and the, Gascoigne's hat because I love this hat. But you know what, we're gonna, just because we're gonna play with some of our souls. Oh yeah, and I decided to rock the Chikage instead of the saw cleaver, simply because it was more of an immediate upgrade path. It was just +8 faster. So I believe it's slotted too. So yeah, it has pretty decent. I really haven't had a chance to try it yet, but okay, yeah. We're gonna fashion souls for a bit. This is probably my favorite chest piece, or like chest garment. Knights. Let's see how the knights glove. Oh, those. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Like just kind of the contrasting from the white chest down to this, a pair of gloves. It's interesting looking, if nothing else. Knight's trousers. Oh, I got pants. That looks kind of, I don't know. That looks kind of goofy to me. Matches the gloves. Heinrich. Clashes too much. I usually do this stuff before. What about that? Ooh. That looks interesting. I don't know. I'll play with that because I like the kilt. Ariana's shoes. I've never actually seen those before, like on a character. Foreign trousers. Nah, we'll go. Nah, we're gonna go. I think we're just gonna go. Ooh, I kind of like that. Ghoul Executioner. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight hunters. I lied. We're gonna go with the Executioners because it fits. I don't know. If it fits, it fits. I almost said if it fits, it sits, but that's a cat meme. This has nothing to do with cats. Let's put on the knight's wig. I don't know. And if no one's ever seen the knight's wig, it's literally just a little tuft, little power tuft of hair in the back, with a bow. Oh, I thought that would look a lot better than it does. That looks super goofy, though. All the clipping and... That looks better, actually. Wow. I wish it didn't hang off like that. If it, came down onto the chest, like it should for something that's hanging, I actually really like it. What about that? Ooh. I don't like how it clips through his neck. What about Heinrich? Oh, I love that hat. It clips through the glasses, though. Didn't expect that. Nah. I rocked the top hat most of my first playthrough, just for shits and giggles. It was a mistake. Ooh. Actually, kind of surprised how well that looks. Huh. So yeah, I believe I've come up here before. Yeah, to get the it was a key item. It was this Radiant Sword Hunter badge. It was the key item that gets us Ludwig's stuff, so I can buy his rifle and this glorious sword. You know what? Let's use the Chikage for a while. Not the best damage on planet Earth, but hey, you know, half this game is about not being on planet Earth, so I feel like that is appropriate. Blood-tinged gemstone 2. Oh, all big man with your frickin' get good. Wow, that's the first time I've actually said that in real life. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. Whoa! Dude, I wish I could pick up your Gatling gun. I really hope that's like a weapon you can use in the DLC. Like, just some kind of weird switch weapon that is a Gatling gun. I would adore one of those. And make it big and cumbersome and heavy. And, you gotta, really be tactical about how you use it. It uses tons of bullets like the cannon. Something like big and cumbersome and awesome like that. I'd really like that in the DLC. Even though, I know a few of the weapons that are coming out for the DLC. The bow, specifically, I think everybody is kind of hyped up for, to kind of see how it's used, and get hands-on with it. I know I am. It's one of my most anticipated weapons, coming from the DLC. For sure, by far. One of the other one would have to be... There's one particular weapon I've seen where it is this very large, freaking flame sprayer. I find it very interesting that they have a Renaissance-esque doctor's mask on, though. Like, the bird head. I find that interesting. But, let's top off here. Let's go in here. Oh, open door with upper cathedral key. And before I really go, I want to check my runes. Runes are good. And yeah, now we get to see more of these little dudes. So, if you remember, I will continue what I was saying about the DLC stuff in a minute, but Ariana had one of these, like a baby version of one of these, like right next to her. She had birthed the old one. I mean, I think that's kind of the consensus on what these things are, is they are non-matured great ones. They have a little bit of a vagina face going on, though. I don't really know how to get a super good look. But, yeah. So she birthed one of these weird little baby things, which I'm sure she just absolutely loved. And our buddies, the, oh god, what are they called? I don't actually remember what the enemy type is. Let's try it. Ooh. Ah, shite. Oh, yeah, nope. Big fat nope to that. But, yeah, what I was going on about the DLC is that, there's one particular weapon in it that looks very cool to use, because it's like oh my god, it's like a giant version of the saw cleaver, but it's like that's not a good description of it. It is a combo of the saw cleaver and the whip. So it's this giant wide cleaver, like heavy like the sword, like this, like kind of, it reminds me kind of that, like heavy, like you could feel the weight. I think these guys are weak to pierce. Yeah, they're weak to pierce, so that katana is probably not the best option. But yeah, it's big, massive chain whip cleaver that looks absolutely amazing to just kind of play with and use. And I'm really excited to that in the bow. There's a couple other weapons that look really odd that I'd like to just know how they work. I believe there's also a sword and shield like combo thing that like it's a legit sword and shield that turns into a oh goodness, I actually don't know what it turns into. But yeah, you can see that all of these little dudes are looking up there, or well, just in general they're looking up, which is interesting. But they are specifically looking up there, like just in that general direction, and that's important. Not anymore for them, but it is important for us in terms of what the story holds for us. And what's coming up is arguably the hardest boss in the game. Not quickly. I mean, we still got like an entire area to go before we get there. And if you're kind of thinking like the next this Cathedral Ward, no, not the boss of Cathedral Ward. The one just after that. In my opinion, is one of the hardest bosses in this game. By a very like large factor. I remember having trouble with it for a very like long time before I actually like got good at the fight and was able to kick its ass. Everybody dead? Frenzied Cold Blood, Pebble, 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 Pebble. Poo poo, and I know for a fact I showed off the Pebble like description of the Pebble. It's probably the best description in the entire game. In my opinion, of course, but it's one of those that you just look at and it's like, wow. Someone thought about that as the biggest joke. Ooh. Did he do fire damage? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever known those guys to be based in fire. Alright. Yeah, be wary when you come in here, folks. Well, we can see now. It totally is. That is a piercing attack. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Choir stuff. So yeah, I'll put this on later. I'm not gonna do anything with it right now. I actually want to put on. Oh, I never picked it up. I never bought that little thing. That's a shame. I thought I picked up the hand lamp to our sword for the time being. Oh my god, it's scary. Yeah, that actually legitimately scared the ever-living shit out of me the first time I played this game. Oh, that R1 spam is glorious! Glorious! Suck it. Freaking werewolf. These werewolves were the bane of my existence first time I came through this area. And I think I've said that about every area with half of the enemies in the game. But it's really true. When you come through the area of a Souls game, it's like, oh, you bastard hiding around the corner, and then you kill him and you know he's there, and then 20 minutes later you have a new nemesis that keeps on murdering you. Until you learn how to get past that, of course. And then, you know, you can go through an entire area with, like, you know, going from 20 deaths to, you know, oh. We got a fan. There's a, you can kind of see it right to the left. To the left of the reticle, there's another squid man. Oh, there's another guy right there. So yeah, these guys are, kind of dickheads. Or, well, that guy specifically is a dickhead. Because he ruins it for everybody. And this is infuriating. This part of the game is just absolutely... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That kind of worked out. Oof. I really don't like fighting multiples of these because I'm going to die. Yep, there I go. I knew I was going to die just because of how the camera was being and how I was dodging around like that. But yeah, that area becomes very painful. You know, death after death after death after death after death, just like anything in the Souls games and stuff, and games of the sort. It becomes just absolutely painfully hard to deal with. Just mentally, it's like, oh, I keep dying right here. It's the same spot every time. It's the same spot every time. I don't know how to get by it. There is actually something we need to go do in the Nightmare Immensis, that I did not do yet, which is get the Blood Rock. And if you were unaware, the Blood Rock is the ultimate upgrade item. So it takes everything from +9 to +10, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to +10 yet. It's probably going to be Ludwig's. Just because it's Ludwig's. I mean, it's just the sword. It's my primary weapon right now. Does the most damage. And once I beat these, once I kill these things for good, I will let the audio kind of drop in the background for a minute, because it's really great. It's a really great track in the back. That deserves to be kind of highlighted because it's awesome. Excuse me. All right, here we go. So yeah, you can kind of hear in the background. It's the quote unquote choir singing. All right, so there is a wolf down there, and there is another werewolf right there, and he's gonna come for us first. So good. Oh, that I did not mean to do. Oh, damn it. Oh, run. Yep. Go ahead and grab a blood vial while we can. Oh, I wasn't even trying for a backstab, and he decided to just let me have one. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab a blood vial while we can. Come down here. I'm gonna kick this one's ass. Ooh. So this guy moved over there. He must have. How strange. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Wow. Groovy. Glad I was able to get that off. Ooh, search corpse, just in case it's a bloodstone, or a blood chunk. Bloodstone chunk. And there is something very important we have to get down here. Shit. We can cheese him through the wall. Yeah, we can cheese him through the wall. My advice, do that. If you can cheese those guys, like, just kind of through the level geometry, do it. It's not worth it. Ooh, yeah, that's... we'll read that in a second, but I'm going to finish my thought. It is not worth the frustration they cause. Piercing damage, which is anything that has a pokey, stabby kind of moveset. So, like, this move. Both our twos are pokey. At least the first of the combo. So definitely use those on them. And I believe the Chikage has that too. So both weapons I'm using right now are pretty good. The R2s are pretty decent for those squid dudes, for those Cthulhu head dudes. And I did see someone came in the stream, so by all means, welcome. Enjoy yourself while you're here. We are going through Up Cathedral Ward, if you can, kind of get that. And we just picked up the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge, which I want to read. So it's a key item. It's one of the badges, so it's right there. I don't want to use it. Alright, the Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. The badge of a member of the Wow, okay. Let's try that again. Badge of a member of the choir. Elites of the healing church. The eye signifies the very cosmos. The choir stumbled upon an epiphany, very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted in earth, but might the cosmos be very near us, only just above our heads. So that is a very interesting kind of, lore heavy, not, oh, I apologize for that. Not lore heavy, but very lore significant piece of, like, not gear, but like oh, damn it, we don't have the key yet. Piece of collection, like a piece of our collection, for the badges. I believe that's the last badge. I'm not sure. I should know, but I don't. Not at the moment, anyway. Not for sure. I'm not confident enough to say absolutely for sure. Oh, and he grabbed me. So I got my chunks, but he's gonna drain a couple insight, and he might kick my ass. I wasn't expecting him to take that much. Let's get the fudge away. Oh, and he got me again. He's gonna kill me. Alright, so that's a death. Maybe not. Nope, that's a death. That's alright. But yeah, that's what happens when you let them have any leeway in a real fight. Not to say that I had a lot of effort in that fight, because I didn't. I thought he was on the second floor, after you go up the ladder in that room, but such is life. You got 4 of my insight, too. That pisses me off more than anything. Okay. We're just gonna get back there real quick. It's not gonna take that long. Gotcha. Alright, did you drop anything? No, you did not. But yeah, give these little Squid Cthulhu men with their little creepy little wizard hats, give them no chances. None. Give them nothing. Take everything. Alright, into the hallway with the poochies. Freaking little poochies. Speaking of poochies, there's my puppy. Where's the... Oh, there's this ball. Go get it, little man. Okay. So, yeah, I don't think there's a way to do this without aggroing these guys. Oh. How did it get 3 of them? Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, back through the door. And this, I suppose I can show this. This is a way to kind of cheese these guys. As what happened to that? You can just kind of sit back behind here. If say you're farming for bloodstone chunks, if this is still a viable method of doing so. If you're still farming for bloodstone chunks, then if you're doing it this way, then again, I don't know if it's an actual viable way to farm anymore. I haven't looked. They seem to be dropping a lot of upgrade materials just in general, so I'd say it's pretty reliable for just upgrade materials in general. For anything in particular, though, I wouldn't know. But, yeah, you can go back through that door and kind of just sit there and poke at them. I don't know. If you're having issues with them, go for it. But if you're not, then there's really no point in doing that. Not in my opinion, anyway. That's just me. Way for you. Give nothing and take everything. That is the best mentality for those guys. And I'm completely serious. It really is. You know, give them nothing. Okay. But we got our soul echoes back. There's another squid man. And this time, see, he's like straight on. So either you get him going when he's going back up, or you try and fight him like I'm going to right now. Pick nothing up in this hallway either. He fucking got me again. And I believe mashing circle gets you out of these faster, like significantly faster. I don't actually know what the... Oh, okay, I didn't know he could do that through jumping. So I think he killed me. No, he didn't. I didn't know he could do those through jumping. So, yeah, jumping doesn't work, I guess. So, is he stuck? I thought he might be stuck. I think he's stuck. Yep. This is unfortunate, actually. Because there's not really any ranged options in this game. Oh. Unless he decides to come to us, then you don't need range. But yeah, they're actually, like, deceivingly strong. They are deceivingly powerful, just with regular hits, too. Blindfolded cap, that's important. So, if you remember in the last part, when we collected the key for this place, we picked the key up off of a dead body. That dead body had, like this cap on, which is this, actually. He had this on, which I find, it's a very interesting little headpiece, and I'll get into more of the significance when I talk about the choir gear. But in terms of just that kind of stuff in general... Oh, no, we have more stuff to do up here. In terms of that stuff, that's the whole set, I believe. That's the choir gear. I hope everything with the stream is okay. But it's very interesting that you get, like, a ton of these little squid men in here, in particular. It's kind of trying to say something about the area, I think. Well, I'm pretty sure. And you get the orphanage key from this guy, which is... That's the, quote-unquote, end, the ending to this area. So, yeah, I remember where big spooky pooch dropped through. So, yeah, we gotta go through here now. Ooh. So, yeah, there's just a dude with the, one of the most baffling and dumb gestures in the game. That's the whole gesture. And if you leave it long enough, his arms actually switch. So, my left arm will go down to the left, pointing outwards, and my right arm will come up. We are not gonna wait that long. It's baffling, honestly, that gesture. It's kind of dumb. But also kind of great at the same time. It's one of those. It's like, it's so silly, but it's great. I thought there was something up here. I swore there was something up here. I suppose not now. But yeah, that's basically this castle thing. I mean, you'd think there was more in here, but there's really not. And I'm probably missing something. If I don't miss, if I miss something, then I will come back to it. Just like the Blood Rock. Like, I'll show getting the Blood Rock. Just to be on the safe side of, just to show everything I can. Oh, give me a break. Fucking stun locks. I really do abhor these enemies. Like this whole area is filled with enemies that are, apart from like the little dudes, the little vagina mouth slug things. This area is built for frustration. So this is the orphanage door. You open it with the orphanage key. Just to kind of let everybody know. And go, good lord, everybody. Everybody. Go nowhere without, or don't go anywhere. Open that. Because I've seen so many people, I've seen so many, like, YouTube videos of first streams and stuff, and first, playthroughs that they literally just crank up this way. I totally did the same thing, but just making sure everybody knows. That is totally a shortcut. Like, a phenomenal, like, the lantern is right there, you run up. That's it. That's the whole shortcut. So, now I don't know why, because this boss is not, like, abhorrently hard. So we're gonna see, little dude we haven't seen in quite a while, since, like, the Forbidden Woods. I believe there were like three or four of those guys in the Forbidden Woods. So this is a very interesting room, because this is like, they look a lot like sunflowers, but they are coming into full bloom. At least it looks like that in the moonlight. So they're moonflowers. So this is another lunarium of sorts, anyway. So yeah, this is a boss fight. But it's like an ad boss fight. So one of these guys, it's like that game. One of these things is not like the other. One of these little dudes is the boss. You just don't know. So we haven't actually hit the boss yet. Yeah, so he or she. I don't know if these little dudes actually have gender. So that's the boss. Now, he is the Celestial Emissary. Now, what that means exactly, well, he's a little more juiced than everybody else. And if you're curious, he is actually a boss fight in the Chalice dungeons. Later on, I believe. I believe he can show up at any time, he or she or it. This weird jellyfish baby head. See, and he's really squishy. I love that effect too. I like that they made, like, I usually am not a super fan of like you see enemies through a game and then they make one big one and that's your boss. I'm more a fan of you see one big ass boss and they make him an enemy later in the game. So I don't actually know if I just sit here if it does anything specific, because these guys look like they're multiplying at an exponential rate. So I'm just gonna kick this little dude's ass. Big dude. He's big dude now. We're just gonna put him in lock too, because that's just frustrating. Alright, and that's the boss. It's one of the easiest, if not the easiest boss fight in the entire game. And I don't know why. Because you would think that something called the Celestial Emissary would be kind of important to the lore of Bloodborne. And he's just a complete and utter pushover. He, she, again, I don't know if they assign gender to those the little alien jelly heads, but one of the reasons I believe that guy is so easy is because I'm going to keep calling them male-oriented, and it's just going to come out that way, is because of this. Yeah. This is the actual boss. Let me just put it that way. This is the path to the actual boss fight. And don't forget to hang right and pick this up, because this is one of the most powerful arcane ability in the game. Which is Call Beyond. A Call Beyond. So, let's read that item. Ooh, let's take care of Jelly Baby first. Bam. Ooh, let's take care of Einstein Jelly Baby. Before we go reading something that we can't get out of. Okay. Now we should be safe. It's an arcane item. So it's one of these. It's, yeah, you need 40 arcane. So, new game plus like 3 maybe for my kind of character. Partially summon a Brit for 3 more points even for that. We'll look at both these because I don't either. So as you can see, it's like a celestial slug. Like that's basically, I mean, that you could say that's kind of the motif in general of celestial Cthulhu-esque horror is celestial slug, and you don't know what you're looking at. So, a call beyond. One of the secret rites of the choir. Long ago, the healing church used phantasms to reach a lofty plane of darkness, but failed to make contact with the outer reaches of the cosmos. The rite failed to achieve its intended purposes, but instead created a small exploding star, now a powerful part of the choir's arsenal. At times, failure is the mother of invention. Now, I believe that little last part, by the way. Failure can be absolutely amazing if you look at it the right way. Now, so what this basically does is how it's used. I mean, a lot of people probably saw me doing it in the Chalice Dungeon little part of Bloodborne I just streamed the other day. But you raise it above your head, you look at it, you look up at it, and you crush it. And it creates a sphere, not a sphere, it's not like an actual sphere, but it creates like a, kind of like stars around you. But these stars are like arcane bolts. And they are, with a high arcane build, which you have to have for this, it is very powerful. Mikolash, he was using it. He was using both of these, which is very interesting, seeing as how we're going somewhere specifically for Ebrietas, having to do with her. So I didn't talk about this either. I don't think I did. We're going to go over it again, even if I didn't. So, and I love these 3 items are right next to each other, because this is the empty phantasm shell, which we found in, I believe it was Bergenworth. I honestly cannot remember where we found this. I think it was one of the, no, it was the, lecture halls, I believe. But that's still part of Bergenworth. So technically this was still in Bergenworth. And then this is in the church, which is interesting. And before I go on and talk about the augur, that right there is where we fought Vicar Amelia. And the end to Eileen's questline. So right down there on the bottom left, that little altar, right in the middle of that altar is the head the skull you touch after we fight Amelia. So, let's talk about this augur. So, if you don't know what an augur is, let's just read it first, and then I'll kind of go into that. Remnant of the Eldritch Truth encountered at Bergenworth. Use phantasms, the invertebrates known to be the augurs of the Great Ones, to partially summon abandoned Ebrietas. Ebrietas, I know there's a couple pronunciations for that name. The initial encounter marked the start of an inquiry into the cosmos from within the old labyrinth, and led to the establishment of the choir. So yeah, what an augur is it is basically, if you couldn't tell by the description itself, it is an item, a totem, kind of sorts, that you use to bring forth power or entities or things like that. It's used to summon things, usually. And in this case, that's exactly what they're saying, is the invertebrates known to be the augurs of the Great Ones, to partially summon abandoned Ebrietas. So, I love that these 3 items are right next to each other, because they all have to do with more or less the exact same entity. Here we get just an empty phantasm shell, which coats our weapons in arcane power. This is literally naming this is the result of trying to obtain eldritch knowledge and reach a higher plane, but it failed. but they all look very similar. This is very much more looking, like star. It's very, very cosmic looking. These are more slimy, more snail. And I like to subscribe to the idea that this empty phantasm shell is what this auger came out of. So this little slug, little goo slug, is what it came out of. This could also be the items known as pearl slugs, which we picked up. It could totally be those. But this also says they reside in the old labyrinth. So it's more... I like to believe that the auger of Abraidus came out of the... phantasm shell. That's why it's empty. Yeah. But yeah, let's get on with this because this is a rage-inducing little section of the game. So, no fault to anyone or anything for being infuriating. So yeah, we see something in there, and then we got three little vagina mouth larval things going on here. Let's just hack these guys to pieces like a good Bloodborne protagonist Chad can do. The Altar of Despair. Now, okay. I want to kind of look at the video before this kicks off, like I know it's going to. Can I can't remember being able to do... Yeah, this is a clear picture. So, I kind of want to just show this off before we get in here and have to, really get in here. I don't exactly know where that hole is, or if it's anywhere in particular in the game world. But it is shining specifically moonlight down on this thing. There are also statues and ruins everywhere. So, this was most likely, in my opinion, an older part of Yharnam that this just resides in now. And I assume when the blood moon is out, she is visible, or, something of the nature, something of the sort. I'm not sure. I don't know, honestly. But this is the Altar of Despair. And the music is great, too. Okay, so this is another boss fight a lot like Rom. You have to hit her for her to awaken? I don't know. She kind of looks asleep, actually, which makes me feel bad. But you could totally just come up and kind of poke at her and look and just, like, marvel at just this thing, this squid flying angel demon thing that you look at, and hightail it back out that door. Now, the only reason you kind of want to do this is because of this. This is very interesting because, one, it is a spider. It's vacuous Rom. And in a way, and it also has candles on it. I just kind of want to point that out. Like, it has, like, moon celestial growth, like a natural, quote-unquote natural growth around it, but it also has human candles. So there were people down here at some point that worshipped at this. Now, obviously not that she's here. This could also be taken as she's praying, I suppose, because this is technically an altar. Now, what you do to activate her boss fight is literally just smack her. And that's extra scumbaggy, because if she's praying and not just asleep, like asleep is kind of dickish, because wow, I'm taking a nap and you decide to try and hack my neck, hack my head off. Not cool. But if she's praying, in my opinion, that's just the extra step of douchebaggery, because she's sitting here praying to the altar of another spider. and you decide that it's a good idea to try and hack her head off while she's praying. I don't think she thinks you're the smartest in the bunch. But we're going to try and do this just for completion's sake. This is Abratus, the daughter of the cosmos. And and wake up she does. Wow, and look at that. That is a face only a mother can love. Ow, God damn. She's got the smackdown laid on me. See, that's what I mean. She just gets pissed off immediately, which is fine. But yeah, that's what she like. Really, like when she lifts her head up, she's got like two eyes. It's very strange looking, but very close actually to what those small little slugs look like. So if we're kind of that's not good. I am actually almost out of blood vials. So actually, what I might do is throw on my hunter marks, which I believe I have some of. Yeah, I do. No. No. And grab my, the 90 grand we have, and quick to get some blood vials. Alright, come on, jelly babies. Believe me, I enjoy you, jelly baby thing, but not enough to keep you alive. Okay, should be coming up the tube when it comes. Will be coming up the tube when it comes. But yeah, and of course, just like ROM, once you do that, you get a fog wall, and she activates. So she is now completely hostile all the time, so she always has the life bar. And now she starts in the middle of the room. Abratus, daughter of the cosmos. Where is the And very nicely, our bloodstain is right at the cusp of the... There's one advantage to this. She is quite slow when she is trying to walk across the boss fight room. But for real, she is very slow when she's like just kind of slugging along the ground. Sliding, kind of, I don't know what that's called. That motion slugs do. I've never actually thought about that. I'm gonna go with sliding for right now. But when she's just sliding along the ground, she's actually pretty slow. But yeah, again, since this is burning, we could actually go fight the last boss right now. I'm not going to do that. Just for... I want to try and show off as... Well, that's good. It should be. I don't know. This boss will probably test my patience more than any. So, we have Upper Cathedral. I want to talk with a lisp today, and I'm not sure why, because I don't actually have one. Lumen Flower Gardens. So that's what the garden is. So they're lumen flowers. I don't know that there's ever a mention of a lumen flower anywhere else in the game. I could be wrong, but I don't remember the term anywhere else. There's cold blood flowers, which is an item for chalice rituals. But I actually think I have one or two of those. Yeah, cold blood flower. A flower bud. But there is no mention of lumen flowers. So I'm not sure what kind of... if they have any real significance at all. But they are definitely... The choir was definitely trying to use them for something. Obviously, because the celestial emissary was in the Lumen Flower Gardens. So it obviously kind of meant something. I'm not sure what. But it's kind of out there. It's kind of obvious that lumen flowers thrive on moonlight instead of regular light. Sunlight, UV. That's what I meant. It's the regular light. There is something about the properties of moonlight that jazzes them up. Ooh, I'm actually doing quite, a large amount of damage to her. I remember doing, like, almost no damage my first time through this fight, so. Always forget about that last one. Ooh. So yeah, she does have a charge, but just, like, sliding like that, she is quite slow. Honestly, I don't know how to dodge that. I have not found a good method in which to dodge that charge forward. Oh, I didn't use that. Yeah, I really don't remember how to dodge that. I don't think I ever found a method in which to dodge that charge move. Everything else I remember pretty well, actually. Oh, apparently not that. Wow, she does a ton of damage. Yeah, I don't know. Her full hitbox is on that, so... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, if you do enough damage to her head, that's why I was trying to focus on her head. If you do enough damage to the head part of her, she actually... You can visceral attack her. Again with that, that's probably going to be my downfall, is that charge move. I don't know how to sufficiently dodge that. Yeah, stay away from that because it'll give you frenzy. And that's a constant, like an aura of just constant damage. I guess just dash backwards. That's a grab. See, as I see stuff, I can kind of warn against it, but... Oh, no. And I'm topping off because I think that's going to... Oh, I have set it up. Now I'm locked against a wall. I can't get out. I'm literally locked against a wall. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. Once you get in her little aura, her little bubble, it's doing constant damage to you. There is no way around it. So I could have taken time to heal and gotten hit and probably died anyway. I took, not the easy way, but I took the other way out. Which was basically... Sorry, my mind took a brain fart for a second. Alright, let's just go kick her ass. We're gonna try. I don't really know a good weapon or setup against her specifically. Not that. That's for damn sure. Careless. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I beat. No, I don't want help. I couldn't get it even if I wanted it. Well, I could use an Iosefka's Blood Vial. I need the Silencing Blank. Yeah, there it is right there. Oh, it refunds your insight. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's because I'm not online right now. Okay. I want to put that blood vial down here. That wasn't bad, though. I mean, I've had better, or, well, I've had much worse fights against her, so... And you can totally just kind of stay behind her and chip away at her. I mean, that's very much an option. You'll never get a visceral on her. Oh, that was awful. She's bitch slapping me. It's not okay. Ebrietis. I've heard that too, Ebrietis. See, it's you do significantly more damage when you're hitting her face. Whoa! Alright, I don't know exactly what that attack was, but... Oh, that's just pure sadness. That's why I kind of positioned myself the way I did the first time. No, 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 don't touch me. Woman. Oh, I missed. I cannot believe I missed. Whoa! Okay, I was actually legitimately trying to dodge to the right and left, and I just kept going backwards. I'm not sure why. That was significantly better, though, for sure. Because we got her down to, like, what, a third? It looked like a third before we died. So, that's pretty good. It's not great, but... And hopefully we don't have to use that blood vial. Yeah, we don't. Cool. So we got all 20, and we got Iosefka's. It's a good start, that's for sure. Okay. Maybe I'll try the Chikage. I don't know if it'll help. Seriously? It does actually kind of help with the reach. Yeah, I didn't think I would just, I don't think I've ever shot at her, so I was simply curious about if that was humanly possible. I don't even know what's going on right now. God damn it. No! I can't believe she got me. See, but this will also frenzy me, so it's an instant kill anyway. I'm not even sure why she still has, like, why that attack has frenzy. Alright. They make awful, awful sounds. And I didn't... Damn it. Piss off, alien baby asshole. They're baby alien assholes. I don't know. Gun. Look at the giant gun. Look at it. Look at it. Poke him. Briatus. Really pisses me off when she hits me with that. And I can't even dodge that, so it's not even worth mentioning. See, I don't know how to get away from that. No. Really? Wow, okay, yeah, I need to get just away for 20 seconds. Damn it. Yeah, this is one of those fights where I'm going to be kind of quiet. If that was not already readily apparent, I'm letting everybody know now. Just one of those annoying fights. back up here. So this is actually very useful. I don't remember her ever doing 2 of those. Blood vial, blood vial. Oh, some of these things I cannot... I physically cannot believe I'm letting myself get hit. Like that. That's just dumb. And here she goes into her freaking bubble. Oh, god damn it! So she does get a little faster when she goes into this phase. Okay. Yeah, best idea, I suppose, through this chunk of the fight is guerrilla tactics. Just in and out as much as you can. If you can, of course. I mean, I know it's a pain in the ass. Whew. I really thought those were going to hit me. Alright. Oh, that was the dumbest. She gets very aggressive in this state, too. Obviously, I mean, it's pretty... Wow. Alright, well, that's a failed attempt. Yeah, that was bound to fail. Shit. I wonder if she's weak to any kind of damage in particular. Not sure. Wonder to +9, it's 5 bloodstone chunks. How many do I have? I have 7. Or no, it's 8 to +9. It's 3, 5, and 8. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to tackle Ebrietis, or Ebrietis, the daughter of Chaos. Feel free to chat if you like. I have a medium in which I can see the live chat, even though it's not on screen. So please, everybody watching, feel free to talk and chat and ask me questions if you're curious about anything, if you want to know how the game is, anything like that. I'm always open and love to hear from you guys. Yeah, but we're banging our head against the wall that is Ebrietis because of... I actually don't know why. It's kind of nonsense because the only thing that this nets you... Careless damage. Oh, and this is gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt a lot. But we're banging our head against this because it only nets you it only nets you something for the Chalice dungeons. This is more of just a completion kind of event. That's really not even necessary for the end of the game. I can go to the end of the game right now. Am I kidding? Oh! That was kick-ass! We got a right forward charge attack. That was awesome. Oh, and we hit her again. Did we get her again? Oh, we got her again! Yes! Oh. This might be the one. Oh, yeah! Come on! No, 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 no. Rather not lose right now. Oh, no. Okay, top up, because we got this. Oh! Alright, there. Got her! Yes! That was not as much of a wall as I thought it was going to be. Alright, that was really lucky, though. Don't count on, you know, any of that. That was not a sound strategy. That was me playing as loose as humanly possible. But we got it done! And a kick-ass epic way, too. It was kind of... I don't know, I guess it was kind of cheesy because I kept charge tagging her, but it was still cool, and it feels so great because that boss gave me so many problems. I've only fought her one other time, or two other times. One was in the Chalices, which was a required fight, and the other one was the first time I fought her on my first playthrough ever through the game, because I wanted to get everything, and I did look at a guide, but yeah, thank you very much, Buck Wild II. That is a kick-ass name, by the way. That feels so good, though. Just to completely just... Well, yeah, and we can't do anything with the altar yet, but this is a thing that happens. Oh, God, that felt so good. I don't even know how to describe that feeling. It's like... It reminds me of kicking Ornstein and Smo's ass in Dark Souls 1 on, like, your third attempt. On like another, like your second character or something, you know, you're on new game like +4 or something, and you know, on your first character, and you're like, I want to start a bandit, or I want to start a cleric, or you know, you do one of those, go through Dark Souls, you get to Smo and Ornstein, it's like, oh, it's gonna be such a pain in the ass, and you die a couple times, it's like, fuck, this is gonna be exactly the same as the first time. I cannot actually get back up through here, and then you go in and you just do so many things just badass and perfect that you just annihilate them, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that was amazing. That was awesome. But yeah, that was not as much of a progression wall as I was assuming it was going to be. That's really awesome. Alright. Yeah, I was expecting that to take a lot longer. Wow. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I was assuming Cathedral Ward, just for that one boss fight, would take us way longer than that. Now we have to go through the Frontier, which I already have the shortcut open for. So we kind of only have to fight the boss. I'm debating in my head rather if I would rather run through it or just go through the shortcut. Um, because compared to that boss, this is not going to be, well, let's curtail that. I don't think it'll be that much of a problem. We're just going to go to the boss. Um, you know, no, we're not. We're going to go through the Nightmare Frontier. I'm going to run through it real quick, show you some stuff, and because it just doesn't feel right to me to just completely not have an area in the playthrough. Because I was grinding or just kind of trying to get through it. That's not fair to everyone who decides to watch. It's just not in my opinion. So we'll run through it real fast. It's not going to be as detailed as the other areas because there's a couple enemies missing, like these two. There are two now. When you come down here, there are two, not but other hunters. There's one kind of like in this general area, and then there's one kind of down over here, kind of sitting over here with a whip. If you can take them on one at a time, I don't assume you'll be able to. Just kill them as quick as you can. It's just one of those things you got to get through. Wow, 2 hits. Okay, that was a hell. Wow. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy yourself. I really do. Chat, feel free if you want to. We're just kind of running through the Nightmare Frontier. I'm not really fighting anything because I already technically came through this area myself. Not on accident because I wouldn't say it. You know, it's not true. It wasn't an accident. It was completely intentional. Oh no! Did I die? I didn't die. Well, this should be interesting. I don't think I've been down here yet, so I suppose this is a good thing. It's not, but I can say it is. Just so yeah. Oh yeah, I am going the wrong direction. Someone should make a band. Oh, and we died down there. That sucks. I'll be a little more careful next time. But we're gonna run through this now. We're gonna run through this quickly. It's not gonna be anything super exciting, but I just want to show this off, show the area off, show the enemies that are left off. Get through it, get the boss because the boss is. I like the boss a lot actually. But yeah, this is the Nightmare Frontier. And there's something interesting that I was kind of gonna point out, and then I saw that, oh goodness, what are they called? Oh, they had such a cool name. They're not Garden of Eyes. Garden of Eyes are the other ones, the ones at Bergenworth. What are those things called? I can't remember what they're called. The, like, enemies in here that have, like, a huge amount of eyeballs and that cause frenzy. I don't remember what they're called. Not off the top of my head. Really? Oh, you're a dick. He's just on my ass for no reason. Alright, so, yeah, that's basically that little run-through. I mean, kill those dudes, you know, kill everything in this section. Like, take it one by one, take it slow. Round up here. I believe there is some stuff up here. There's a couple items, or an item at least, over here. You can kind of get a look at Mr. Man, who's going to throw another boulder at my face. Really? Silver Beast? You just don't know when to give up. And I know the names of these because it was specifically shown to me because at one point they are a boss in the Chalice Dungeons. They're a random boss in Chalice Dungeons. And then come over here. So follow me. So through here. come over here, and this, like, gravestone, this headstone, should be, like, facing, pointed up, like, I don't know, like a 40-degree angle upwards, not down. Step on it and walk out a little bit. It will fall over, and it'll be a shortcut. Now, in all honesty, I don't know shortcut to really where, because you can kind of just run. Maybe I'm thinking of a different area. I don't know. I don't remember this area as well as I thought I did. So we're going to go exploring. I believe it's this area, though. Yeah, this is the area. I mean, it's much faster if you do it this way. If you go up here, your Bell Maiden should be up here. She's usually up here for me. I can't. Yeah, I'm not online right now, so you can't see a Bell Maiden. It doesn't say it's chiming in your world. That's because it's not chiming in my world. There's no chime going off anywhere in my world. Alright, we're going to take some antidotes. And we're going to run through here. So, this is not a recommended strategy for this area, but because there's much more of this area to explore. There's all of that stuff up there, and there's a lot more that you can kind of take in with this area, but I want to get to the boss, and you don't want to see me die over and over and over. Well, some of you probably do, but... And I did see that item on the left rock, I just don't want to get it. Yeah, and if you didn't know, they actually do have melee. These guys right here, they will pick up and throw rocks as, like, their main attack. These things. So that thing down there, there's another one down where I fell, and I saw that thing and was like, nope! So, we're gonna run. We are not even gonna fudge with this thing. I just don't like those things. It's as simple as that. They've got grab attacks, and they frenzy you, and they sing like creepy a-holes, and they're just not fun. Just not fun to fight. So yeah, weave your way down here. Don't fall off, because it's literally just endless nothingness. It's like, this is like a route. We're like displaced in time and space. So this area is kind of using impossible space. Oh, and then the shortcut. I will show that too. I have to show that. Come up here, run up here. Do. This dude's gonna come at you. Well, eventually. He was denied blowing fire. You know, if these guys get tired of being in the Nightmare Frontier, they could totally work at the circus, because they could blow fire like champions. Come up here, and then you're gonna come up here. You're gonna hit this button. Well, it should actually already be down here, but I took it up once. And then this is your elevator. Oh, nope. I don't want it down here, though. Just in case this fight goes south. I'm not foreseeing it's going to go south, but it might. It might go bad. So, just as a precaution, we're going to send that elevator back up so it's waiting for us. And I'll show you of course, I'll show you the location of the elevator on the other side, so you know where it is. So, this name was mentioned earlier, and it's one of these, so you really actually get to fight one of these in the game. And, you know, it does have its laser. I believe it's a she, because there's a quote earlier in the game. Yeah, I knew I was going to hit. There's actually a quote earlier in the game where you actually get to hear a voice. This is, I suppose, I wouldn't call it a voice necessarily. I forgot that the tail, when you do the tail, it does no damage. So yeah, that's kind of an important little aside for this fight. Aim for the arms and head of this boss, because every other part, you do almost no damage. Not to say you do tons of damage, you know, hitting everything else, but you do a hell of a lot more. I mean, I was doing like 11 hitting her legs and like 35 attacking her tail. God damn it. Yeah, So you might have seen a couple of the bosses in the game do that, like, animation. I believe that's healing their limbs, so I was able to stagger her twice on the same set of limbs. So she healed her arms on the right side. Ooh, that hurt. She sat on me. Yeah, we got her on the right side too. So yeah, this boss fight is very much not a problem because I'm doing, like, ludicrous amounts of damage. So this was obviously an area for kind of earlier on in the game. Yes, she did it again. This was an area for a little bit earlier on for me in the game. So for this being a challenge, 70-ish, I think. So yeah, we got the 2 chalices that we were missing. So we got Ailing Lauren and the... for the life of me, I cannot pronounce that chalice. I believe it's the Great Isis. Or Ice Chalice? I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hell, you tell me. I don't know. But we will read Thumaru first, just to do the chalices in general. Ritual chalice found in the Church of the Good Chalice. So this was found down in the church where we fight the blood-starved beast, I believe. Using a ritual at the tomb altar in the Hunter's Dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth. Let the chalice reveal the tomb of the gods. Let blood be the hunter's nourishment. And let ye partake in communion. Alright, so these are... That is the most metal chalice on the planet. Like a chalice you're meant to drink out of. That literally means they fashioned metal around a skull and hollowed out a chunk where you can fill it and drink from. You're drinking out of someone else's mouth that is dead. That's amazing. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Lauren is a tragic land that was devoured by the sands. The tragedy that struck this ailing land of Lauren is said to have its roots. It made the dreaded extrapolation that Yharnam may be next. So, kind of this. It looks like, in terms of the phrasing of that, it looks like ailing Lauren, like the land of Loran, was first. Like, it came before Yharnam. But I don't know. It's tragic, though. Whatever it is, it's known as a tragic story. Great Ice Chalice. I'm going with ice. A chalice that breaks a labyrinth seal. Great chalices unlock deeper reaches of the labyrinth. The Great Ice Chalice became the cornerstone of the choir, the elite delegation of the Healing Church. It was also the first great chalice brought back to the surface since the time of Bergenworth, and allowed the choir to have audience with Ebrietas. So, this item, this chalice, summoned forth a great one. Or allowed human beings to have the audience, the quote-unquote honor of the Eldritch Truth. So this one is really, really important. Like, the other chalices are like, leading up to this, so they're important. But this one is one of those that's like, this is the cornerstone. This is the crux of having a great one on Earth. Like, we just killed a great one. The Ebrietas was a great one. And so was Amygdala, the thing we just fought, the spider weird looking thing, that we just breezed through. I really didn't mean to get that overpowered. I mean, I'm only level 80. I wouldn't think that's super hard. So wait, is that it? Is that really it? I can go get the blood rock. Shit, what else do we have to do? I know I have to go get the blood rock, which is a pain in the ass. Canehurst. The wet amygdala's chamber. Chimera mensis. Base, middle. The lunarium. The lecture buildings are done. Yargul, Advent Plaza. Hypogean Jail. Garius' seat. Forbidden Grave, Woods, Witch's Abode, Hamlet Charnel. Sick Room, Central Yarnum, Great Bridge, Tomb of Odin. Odin. Cathedral Ward, Grand Cathedral, Upper Cathedral Ward. Lumen Flower Guard, Altar Despair. I don't think there's another. I think we've actually killed all of the bosses. I may actually defer quickly to the wiki, just to be sure that this playthrough is not completely bust because I missed a boss. But I actually think that I'm going to buy that now. I actually think that that's it. That's all the bosses. I can go get the Blood Rock, which I'm going to do. Excuse me. I can go... What else do we need? Do we need anything else? I don't think we need anything else, actually. Is... Groovy. Yeah, since day one, since the first time I got that, I have never been able to correctly pronounce that chalice. So, is. Is. I'm going to go with is. So the is chalice. Thank you for that, by the way. Buckwild II. Still, again, kick-ass name. Yeah, I really don't think... Oh, we can buy chunks. For 30 apiece. Ooh. I can actually get the Chikage. I can actually level up the Chikage one. So, I might as well. No worries. Just tab again. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no worries. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done. I gotta go get the Blood Rock, but that's it. Wow. I actually didn't actually... Actually. How many times can I say actually in the same sentence? I was not expecting to breeze through the game that fast. Oh, not breeze. I mean, we had plenty of issues, but I was not expecting to be able to finish the game this morning. And there is actually something I'm going to do, because we're getting the, quote unquote wait. I believe we're going to get the quote unquote true ending. I am going to defer. If it bothers you, please let me know. I am going to go quickly to a wiki, just to be sure I've killed all the bosses. Because I want to kind of just run through my own checklist. I mean, I did the same thing in my own head, but I want to do it again with an actual list in front of me. So forgive me if that's a problem with you. Go ahead and skip till I move or whatever. But if you're watching the VOD, if you're on stream, then you just chat. I'll answer questions while I look this up. Oh goodness! Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised, because the last two bosses they're not nothing. Oh, I do a wiki. Oh, there's I'll see. So we have the Blood Beast, Cleric Beast, Dark Beast Parle, Father Gascoigne. I can't say his name because we haven't fought him yet. Mikolash, Legarius, the one born, which is absolutely freaking disgusting. The Shadow of Yarn, Vicar Amelia, Witch of Hemwick. Wait, what? I know that for a fact. Bum 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 bum. So, yeah. Okay. That's right. Read it. Being a pain. Apologize. Oh. No, it's not. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on. It's because there's two different tabs. Amygdala, Celestial Emissary, Ebrietis, Murgo's Wet Nurse, and Rom. Well, ladies and gents, I believe we've done it. I want to give you an ending, but that will send me into New Game Plus. You know what? You know what we're going to do? What we're going to do is I'm going to give you guys the ending to this, to Bloodborne, just in general, and we will go through the DLC on my high-level character that is mid-New Game Plus 4, I think, right now. I'm like midway through. I'll keep trucking through. I just got to Forbidden Woods. I'll keep going through it myself. If I find it anything interesting, if I want to showcase some stuff, some other stuff, then I will definitely stream it. But hell, I might do that right now after we do this. But yeah, that's everybody, I believe. I mean, we haven't done everything. I mean, everything is not finished with this character yet. But I wanted to give as much completion as humanly possible without being like, you know, epic name bro levels of like, I must get everything, I must see every story, I must do everything. It wasn't going to be one of those playthroughs to begin with. But we got a ton of stuff done. Way more than just going through the game. And at this point, we are going to go... I'm debating whether we should go try and get the Blood Rock, struggle with that, or if we should go... It would actually wouldn't be that hard now with all the shortcuts, but I'm going to go try the boss, the end boss. And if it's way too much of a pain in the ass, I'm going to go ahead and... So let me think about what we've gotten. We got one umbilical cord from Ariana and her little celestial baby thing. We got one from the old Hunter's Workshop, the abandoned workshop, and then we got another one from Murgo's Wet Nurse, and we consumed them all. We don't have any more, so we're good for the ending. For the ending, the true ending. I am showing you the true ending, so if you don't want spoilers for like the, you know, quote-unquote true ending of the game, then don't, then I suppose, unfortunately, tune out. But before you do that, before I go into this boss fight, feel free to subscribe. And I'm not asking for the subscription for, you know, the whole, you know, monitor game or something like that. I'm actually thinking about starting. I've been playing with the idea. When I get some more subscribers, to start a Patreon, actually, instead of doing the monetized YouTube. I'm just gonna keep it free. I'm not gonna add for you guys. If you guys want to pay me, then pay me. You know, I will never be the advertiser. I don't want you seeing 7-Up ads before a Bloodborne. You know, it's dumb. But on YouTube, anyway. Let's put it that way. That's my vague plan at the moment. But subscribe to know when I'm streaming, when I put videos up and stuff like that. And here is a guy we have not seen in quite some time. And there's a big-ass tree. This is a really cool environment, actually. There's the dude we haven't seen in quite some time in this game. In this playthrough. We have not seen him in forever. But yeah, I love the flowers. It's like a graveyard, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful version of death. Hey, Garmin, what's up?
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy.
Will you?
Forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
You know, I want my platinum trophy, but I don't want it that bad. Alright, so I said I'd give you the true ending of the game. I want to give the true ending to the game.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Alright. So, here's the boss. And if you're curious, yes, you can absolutely, for very little expense, actually, well, not little expense, but with little trouble, get that blade. His gun, however, you can't get in the game, which kind of makes me sad, because I would have thought if they're going to put anything in the game, they would have put his, like, whole set in the game. So, it's just a matter of not putting one thing in that, you know, I personally wanted, you know. I don't know how many people wanted to, you know. Whoa, Garmin. Garmin. Don't glitch out on me. I saw one, I think, I don't know what it was, I can't remember who it was, but, oh, owie. Somebody glitched him out, like he just flew outside the map and they won the boss fight. Oh, that hurts. So I got, oof. So yeah, he's got very long, sweeping strokes, which I didn't want to do that. Wow, yeah. This is probably going to be the fight that... Yes, I got him. That was lucky. Alright, this part... But yeah, I really like his gun. And I don't know why, because it's just a blunderbuss. There's nothing really special about it. Other than the damage it does. It actually does pretty significant damage when you fire things, but... Oh, yeah. Literally made... Got a kick-ass moveset, too. I mean, you don't get his moveset either, like a full... You're not getting Gatterman's moveset when you get his blade, the burial blade. That's what it's called. But... Damn it. Oh, piss off, German. Ooh, that actually has quite the reach on it. And I did leave myself any stamina to dodge. I deserve to die. Ooh. Wow, he did like 3 of those in a row. It looked like the exact same attack. Damn it. And I don't actually know if the Hunter's Bone really helps. I mean, I've tried it a couple times and it really didn't seem to make that much of a difference. Very nice. Yeah. Always get the backstab if you can. Oh. Yeah, big ass explosion. Run away from that. Oh, this is the phase of the fight that's very difficult. Like, this one is no joke. Not that the rest of it was a joke, but... I mean, this specifically, he is very, very fast. Oof. I remember his moveset much better than I used to. I remember just getting completely destroyed on this fight many, many times. Oof. That was close. Alright. Oh, bringing out the gun again. We might be able to do this. I'm not sure. So I'm doing 182 with the blade. Or with the katana. I'm doing exactly the same damage. Get him, get him, get him! Oh, we didn't get him!
You must
damn, that was close, though. It was close.
Be freed from the
If we would have gotten that visceral, that fight would have gone on a little while longer, at least. So yeah, it was okay. It wasn't great. I almost beat him on my first shot, but... Oh, not bad. Welcome. I did join. We're gonna stick with the katana. Or, well, let's try... but yeah, welcome. I did see you joined. Feel free to chat. Enjoy the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what you're listening to or what you see, or just enjoy the failure, because I very much love this game, and we are going to be doing the DLC when it comes out in November, so it's gonna be a lovely ride for that. Shit, not even worth. Oh God, wow. Shit. Wow, dick. I am very grateful that staggers him almost immediately, though. Like, every attack, the burial blade is just slow enough that this is able to stagger him first. Yeah, I figured as much. Piss off. No! Fuck. He dodges just a little farther than I do.
You must
Shit, wow. That was way faster.
be freed from the night.
Be freed from the night. No. I like his gauntlets too. Unfortunately, you don't get those, but all right, let's go again. We'll save the big, the transformed version of Ludwig's Holy Blade for the when he starts glowing blue, when he gets into his Super Saiyan form. And just for all of you that watch Dragon Ball Z. I've never watched an episode ever in my life. So I am pulling that right out of my ass. Oh, just fucking quick. Just piss. You can't. I cannot physically dodge out of that. Ooh, I got him! Holy crap! I can't believe I actually got that. Piss off. Alright. God damn it. Oh, for real? Somehow that does not surprise me in the slightest. Gotcha, bitch! Shit. Ooh. He did that way faster this time. Shit. I need to close the distance. Shit. Ugh. Big ass explosions. so screwed.
You must accept
Yeah.
your death.
He moves so fast that if you start dodging when he's doing a combo into the burial blade, it like the camera flips out. I mean, it's happened to me several times. I mean, it's not just I'm kind of like a salty complaint. Like it's legitimate. Like you can see it for the camera freak out because of how fast he is, and that's the main problem with the with the game in general. I suppose is that the camera just flips out in those kind of situations. Right into a combo. Right into fucking death. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. He didn't even move through my bullets. He is ungodly frustrating. I forgot about this fight. It's not even fucking worth trying. Getting very irritated very quickly because I don't remember him being this hard of a boss. Even close to this hard of a boss. Or this irritating. He's one of those bosses that's just simply irritating because of moves like that. Moves that have just hyper reach that no one can fucking predict. On a good day. And me staggering like I'm a 2-year-old child when I get smacked across the face. Okay. Let's try the katana now. Yeah, right. Fuck!
accept your
Wow!
death. Be freed from the night.
Damage. Every smack he does between like a fourth and a third of my health bar. I wonder if he's weak to arcane. Oh, I can totally use it on this. It should at least this should at least up my damage a little. So between 170. Oh, fuck off! God damn it! That is, it's the most pointless thing on the planet. And then he dodges away, and now I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not. All right. Well, there goes another third of my health bar. So it's like 20 extra points of damage. It's not much. Damn it. And then he dodges away. And I'm dead. I'm blown. I might as well just die, because look at how much of his health bar is still left. And into that?
You must accept
Oh,
your death.
fuck off. I've never seen him go like the double slash, like he's going in with his 3-hit, and then go into another one. I've never seen him combo chain like that. Ah, that's fucking frustrating. Oh, awesome, and I have 6 fucking. That's great. I may be cutting myself off here pretty quick to go farm for echoes so I can have more blood vials. 13. Awesome. Yeah. I feel like the ending is fitting for its own stream or part anyway. Like, it doesn't feel right for me to just end this stream with the ending. So we're going to try this until I run out of blood vials completely. That was pretty good, actually. Shit. is not going awful. Ugh. That closes some distance, not a ton though. Yeah, he did it again, and I've never seen him do that before. That is one like combo chain I've never seen him do before. So dumb. Jesus Christ, he's shooting in my fucking face now. Oh my god, get it off of me! Got the backstab, finally. I had no idea that instantly buried me. Ow! I don't get how to avoid that. I will die. Yep, there I go.
Accept your death.
For fuck's sake.
Be free from the night.
Yep. That's gonna do it for this stream. For this episode. The next one will obviously be the last one, but it's gonna do it for this one. Good God. Alright, well, for those of you who are watching currently, please subscribe. And I ask that because you can know when I upload videos, when I stream, you can give my stuff likes, comments. I love to see comments. Yeah, and you know overall what's happening with the channel. You know, that kind of thing. But yeah, until next time. It'll be in the next day or so. Day or two. I don't wanna. But yeah, I'll farm up some echoes for blood vials and stuff like that. But don't worry, I'll be back. This is not a rage quit. This is more frustration. Just I need to cool myself down and take a breath. Yeah, I'll go do some farming for echoes and get some blood vials. But yeah, I hope you guys had a beautiful time. and if you're watching the VOD, the video on my channel, thank you for one, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But I hope you had a good time watching the video. Have a good night, day, morning, evening, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, fourth meal. I think that might still be a thing. I'm not sure. It's Taco Bell thing. Shame on me. Shame, shame, shame. But have a great whatever it is for you. I will be back soon enough. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye, guys.